The thing is, my new song came out on Monday. This is probably my saddest song ever, and that's saying something. I do tend to like to write sad songs. I think my default is just sad when I'm sat down writing songs. I don't know why that is. It's probably because I've always used it as a bit of an outlet. When I'm happy, I'm usually out and about living life, not making music. But making music does make me happy. Weird. Anyway, I wanted to give you a little bit more information about the song so that you knew where it had come from. I know that I've been releasing a lot of pop bangers recently, and so to put out a piano ballad is kind of a step in a completely different direction. It took a while for me to consider this song as a single, and I think that's because when I hear a pop chorus or a really punchy hook of a song, I think, oh, it's a single. I don't really get that feeling from stripped back ballads a lot. So for me, it wasn't like an obvious choice to be a single. However, at this point, I should probably say thank you to my supporters on Patreon. I definitely should say thank you because I shared the original demo, a clip of it, with my supporters on Patreon. I think it was just after I'd written it, or a few months after I'd written it. And the feedback was, this song needs to be released as a single. And I was thinking, oh, really? I definitely felt like it was a strong song when I was writing it, but I'm just not sure I really considered it to be a single. I thought it would be more of an album track. However, now that I'm listening back to it and it's out, I'm like, of course this is a single. Have you heard the chorus? What would I do without my Patreon supporters, hey? They're like my label almost. I'm like sending these demos and they say, yeah, feeling this, not feeling that, maybe this should be different. I'm so glad that I got the encouragement to release this one as a single, because this message of the song has resonated with a lot of listeners. And it's only been out for like 3 days and I'm getting so many messages about it. So thank you for helping me see the light. I think the reason that a lot of people can relate to this song is because it's about a breakup, and a lot of people have had breakups, but it's about a breakup where you still care about that person and you genuinely want to hear them say that they're alright and that they're doing fine, but you just don't want to see or hear them really moving on and being happy with someone else. So that is one of the main ideas within the song. I wrote it with Ben Matravers, who I write a lot of songs with, and he's my producer. He produced the last 4 singles and my debut album, Red. And it came out of us really, really quickly. I think we'd completely written it start to finish within 2 hours. It was probably slightly over 1. I just remember us it was almost like the first lyric choices and the first chords that we chose were just instantly perfect, and we just kind of went with it. And we were like, cool, let's write a sad, emotional ballad, love song, heartbreak thing. So he was playing sad chords, and I remember just thinking, what would you say to someone if you were breaking up with them and you'd been together for ages and you genuinely really cared about them? You'd want to really soften the blow. So the main lyric that came to my mind was, the thing is. It's a phrase that I think is just not a real commitment to having a confrontation with someone. You're almost like, the thing is, whatever you say after that is sort of slightly softened. And that was the thing. That was the thing. Trying to soften the blow of the breakup. So the first line is, the thing is, I don't think we ever really loved each other. Which is just brutal. Me and Ben have been really good friends for a long time, and we've seen each other with different long-term partners. So we both had a lot to say in this song. And I think when you know someone really well like that, and you've both been through similar relationship struggles, it's very easy to be on exactly the same wavelength. And I think that's probably why the song came out in the short amount of time that it did. And we did listen to some other sad songs to get us in the zone. I think we listened to some Coldplay, some Lewis Capaldi, Freya Ridings, a lot of kind of sad classic love song, heartbreak kind of songs, and I think you can really hear those influences in this track. I just don't really need to know when you finally let me go, go, go. It's just so simple and so kind of to the point, but soft in its approach to the meaning, which is, I hope you're alright, but don't tell me that you're happy. Don't tell me that it's better now without me in your life. I hope you're okay, but that's kind of it. Like, I hope you're fine. I don't hope that you're great and that I'm a bit sad about everything and you're not. Tell me that you're getting closure, but don't say that you're glad it's over. I mean, that's it really, isn't it? Tell me that you're getting closure, but don't say that you're glad it's over. That's the story of the thing is, that's where it all came from. I'm super lucky to be able to independently release my music, and I've been doing it for 10 years now, I think. Yes, 10 years. I wouldn't be able to do it without your support, so thank you so much to everyone who is streaming and sharing the music. I really, really, really appreciate your support, and everybody who's supporting me on Patreon. You guys are angels. Thank you so much. I will catch you all soon, and I hope you all have a great week. Ciao, ciao.